Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Valerie Teitel on a Friday morning. It feels like Friday. Everybody's happy this morning, especially Intel investors for a change. Good morning, Val.
Hey, good morning, Nathan. Happy CPI Friday to you. Don't often get to say that. Intel shares in the green, up nearly 8% on the back of earnings, which showed that they have returned to profitability. They also gave an encouraging forecast after seeing the PC market rebounding. It is suggesting that this chipmaker is making progress in a long and challenging comeback attempt. Now, it seems like it is on the right track, but it's also been on the right track ever since that U.S. government stake had made it one of the worst performing chip stocks into one of the best. Intel shares are up some 90% year to date, and possibly today we can make that 100% with this pre-market move of Intel up 7.9%.
Also in the green after earnings, Ford is up over 4% in the pre-market trade. They did beat on profit, and investors were excited to hear they do have plans to boost back their F-150 and super truck production as it plots a rebound from a fire that took out a key aluminum supplier earlier this year that did hamper sales of its very highly profitable F-series of pickups. On the back of that fire, they did cut their guidance, but it does seem to be that investors are comforted that they do have a rebound plan in order to get production back online. The CEO also had some pretty decent things to say on tariffs, saying the impact is looking more reasonable for the company. So Ford up higher after this beat on profit, up 4%. Now, there are some stocks in the red this morning, including Deckers Outdoor after earnings. I guess investors are saying ugh.
Yes, they are. Deckers, the maker of Hoka running shoes and UGG boots, as you mentioned, is in the red, down 13%. They did lower their guidance, and the company is saying they are seeing some effects of tariffs on the U.S. consumer. The CFO said that Deckers expects consumers to act increasingly cautious over the next few months, and that, of course, includes the key holiday season. So they are expecting a cautious consumer ramping up into the holiday season, which is not great for Deckers' outlook, and the shares are down 13%.
Yeah, very interesting outlook there ahead of that CPI data later this morning as well. And we've got some confirmation this morning that has Alphabet shares moving. What's going on there?
Alphabet shares up 1.4%. Now, this comes after a confirmation that Google Cloud has got a big new contract. Anthropic has confirmed that it is teaming up with Google Cloud in a deal that could be worth billions of dollars. This is something that we reported earlier this week, but we now have got confirmation from the Anthropic side that they intend to use Google Cloud capacity in order to train and serve the next generation of their cloud LLM models. And they'll given an access of more than a gigawatt of extra capacity in this deal. So Google shares outperforming the Mag 7 this morning on the back of this confirmation, up 1.4%.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.